anything to work to, get yourself in to talk with the dead files. So that alone is amazing. Talk about some of these just strange happenings, if you will.
So the whole thing, right from the get-go, it was very interesting. So we all of a sudden had bad weather come in. It was perfect weather for forever. And then as soon as they actually drove, to the first meeting on the property to us, the forecast just kind of shift. So now I know that has nothing to do with, it's what happened. But it is very interesting that many things did occur. That next day, as we're, preparing to have them come here, and then we all were to be gone, as we were driving out, the rain was coming, and the people were, coming in little by little, and within about 2 to 3 hours, by the time we got and settled into the hotel, a flood storm hit our area, and everyone was involved in that. We did not know. We were having dinner, and we got a phone call that they all had been on the long dirt road, and they were stranded in flood waters. It was dark, and it's scary. It was very, very scary, and the flood was so bad, like it was over the wheels of the cars. Now, I believe there was 11 vehicles that were totaled that night.
Jeez.
And when we finally got to our property, because they ended up coming back, Joe went to go help them with his big truck, and he pulled them out from the dirt road to the main road, which is not dirt. By the time he got them all pulled up there, there was a police car waiting, and so there were so many cars on the road that Joe tried to, and this was funny, but the policeman said, "No, you can't park right there." And so then Joe went and parked after he was done, and then his truck got stuck.
Oh no!
Side of that road, and he had to call and get us to take our other truck and bring it all the way to pull him out.
Oh, that's wild.
And so then back here on the ranch, let's say, they were stranded. So they luckily, had gotten out of there. Someone had gotten them out, but there was a van that was stuck here. There were cars that were stuck here. And all of them, except for the van, they were able to get it out because it had all the equipment. I remember I was here that one day because I came the next day to try to help, and I had my new Mercedes. I'd just gotten my car. It's not new, but I had recently got it. And I'm like, "I'll help you." It's a 4-wheel drive, and I remember I have pictures of it where I'm trying to pull these people's cars out. Anyway, the thing is that it stopped everything. The whole thing, that was supposed to be the night of her walk, and it did not happen. It was so devastating to me because we're at the hotel, we were trying to help them, we know she's supposed to be on her way tonight, that night. We know that it's going to be canceled. I knew it was done. They don't want us to have this thing. They did not want, the spirits here did not want this to occur. And so Amy, luckily, picked up on that, and the crew did too. I mean, everybody band together, and they decided that instead of, they were thinking they were just going to cancel because they're on a schedule.
Yeah.
Number one.
Right.
And our whole schedule was going to evolve around being in town and meeting all these other people that I had for them that they had okay to talk to. And so then the town was having rain too, but our area was the worst of all the areas. It ended up that by that night, they decided, they called us and they said, "No, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to postpone the week a little bit," which was heading into Thanksgiving. And they stayed and continued to do the investigation, and we just reworked the plan to have people just come here. They redid their days. Anyway, so basically what happened was all the cars were totaled. From this, they said that it never happened before.